hey, this candidate misbehaved, or they did not show the proper attitude, you will lose out of the race. Hello, vanakkam, welcome back. இன்னைக்கு பேச போற டாபிக் வந்து risky hires. The next topic what we're going to talk about is treating people. Treating people na, you've gone for an interview, you've applied for all these positions, you are so well prepared, you're committed, you did the interview well, and you're walking out of the building. And the building la irundhu velila porappa வந்து security guard oda வந்து பிரச்சனை படுத்தீங்க, something like that, or in the parking, or in the person who escorted you, administrative team oda வந்து you're showing a lot of attitude, or your உங்களோட behavior வந்து கரெக்ட்டா இல்ல அப்படினீங்கன்னா, because all these people somewhere or the other they will say, hey, this candidate misbehaved, or they did not show the proper attitude, you will lose out of the race. So it is so important to be kind to everyone, regardless whether you're attending the interview or not. You got to show respect to people. Respect is something எல்லா organizationsமே வந்து value பண்ணுவாங்க. So put your best kindness suit and be intentionally kind as well, especially when you're going through interviews. Be so pleasing with people in terms of who you are and how you treat them, how you treat them with respect. All of those really matters, right? And last thing which I want to talk about is one additional topic, which is உங்களோட resumeல வந்து job hopping. While your interviewer is reviewing your resume and sitting through the job, first and foremost, recruiters would not call you if there is a lot of job hopping. What is wrong with job hopping is employers, the way they want to consider is, most of the employers really look at creating their tribe with people who will invest their careers with their organization, right? There are a lot of students or talent or people who are looking candidates in the marketplace who actually go from one job to another job to another job in every 1 year or 6 months.
Yeah.
The moment you see there's a lot of job hopping, employers would not want to consider those resumes. Why? Because this is not going to be a talent which is going to be committed to the organization. That is one of the reasons why, because employers will have to go through that entire cycle. We are seeing a resume where every 6 months or 1 year this person has worked somewhere else. So if I'm going to fill this particular position with this particular individual, in 6 months I have to start the whole process again.
I have a friend who job hopped and she like tripled her salary in 18 months.
Fantastic. So what you said was absolutely right. What would happen is you got to be very careful in job hopping. One, your resume looks very different. It is not appealing to the recruiters. Two, it is not appealing to all the firms. So stability in employment shows that you are committing to this particular organization for a particular period of time. They can at least think, yeah, well, people can, you have 5 or 10 years of experience working for the same organization. When the next firm hires you, there's no guarantee that you will be with the firm, because how employers treat you also matters, right? Finally, it all depends on, are you satisfied with that role? But going back to the point, you can triple your salary, but what is going to happen is, in that band, so you started off in a particular role, you applied for another company stating that I want X percentage of raise, and then you go to the next firm, and so that is one of the strategies to get to in terms of maxing out on the salary. But after a particular period of time, what is going to happen is, with 1 year experience, you've jumped 3 companies, you've attained the ceiling. The next job, the next opportunity, what you're going to hop for, is the employer is not going to raise the bar and give you the next salary jump. So what is going to happen is, you will stay stuck to that particular salary for till the time you gain enough experience, say with 2 years or 3 years, because you may have technically even maxed out the 2-year, 3-year salary band. So what is going to happen is, one, your resume is going to look bad and you're going to be stuck in that particular level for quite a bit of time, doing the same job. It is not going to give you growth opportunity. Does that make sense to you? It's not just going to give you incremental growth opportunity from a learning perspective, and you don't become a manager in 1 year. That's what is going to happen, because managers are maybe at that salary.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. When you're job hopping, you are hurting yourself in terms of promotions and professional development, 1000%.
Yeah.
You may get the money, but you've actually gone back, back in past like 3-4 years in terms of a promotion.
Totally.
But people